Hey guys, it's Combat Saturday. Haven't been making as many videos this past week. I made a couple with Ed and things, but it's been kind of crazy. I'm in the middle of renovation hell right now, so everything's a mess. But anyway, I had to do one today. Okay, so today's topic is all about what actually makes an internal martial art. All right, now, uh, generally speaking, when people use the term internal martial art, they're looking at Tai Chi, Bagua, and Xingyi. Okay, um, and they are. It's true. Okay, but any art could potentially be internal. All right, because let's go over what exactly internal means. Okay, it's about using the whole body together in one coordinated movement in a flowing manner. All right, and timing that with your breathing and things. You want to coordinate everything with your breathing and stepping and weight transfer, all those things, using the whole body, right? So using your whole body into landing, to time with the landing of your foot, the landing of your hand, and the exhalation. Okay, that's what makes an internal martial art. All right, and to best to illustrate this point, I'm thinking of something which my old Sifu used to say to me, and he would say, "Don't focus on the arrow, but focus on the bow instead." Okay, so you can have fancy arrowheads, and some of them have you can put explosive tip on one of them, like a Rambo. You can do all this stuff, but look at the bow that's launching it. Okay, that's really what it's all about. All right. I mean, you can take the best arrowhead in the world, but if you're taking an arrow, you're trying to just stick someone with it like that, you're not going to get very far. Okay, if you launch it, I mean, that's when you can actually do something. All right. So when you look at internal martial arts, okay, um, people, when I say focusing on the arrow and not the bow, okay. So I'll give you an example. All right. This is it's a movement from the system Xingyi, okay, and it's called the hang chuan, the crossing arm. So I will go here, right? Then that could turn into a grab, step through, and do a chop. Okay, well, that's one example. Okay, so here, okay. So again, I do a little parry, maybe a little head movement here, move ahead here, get out of the way. It's like a forward sideward movement, right? So here, and then turn to a grab, and there you go. Okay, get the guy in the neck, collarbone, face, or whatever. Okay. Now but you see, it looks kind of cool because you see all the stuff with the hands going on, right? Bang, 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 right? Bang, bang, and then okay. Now, what if I take away the hands and I only have the body? Then what do I got left, right? Well, that's like boom, right? Boom, boom, right? Boom, boom. Okay, so why couldn't that just easily be a rear, come through, and then a bang, bang? Why couldn't it be that? You see, it's the same mechanics, the same thing. The bow hasn't changed. The arrowheads have changed, sure, but the bow hasn't changed. You see, so you see in that instance, a boxing type combo becomes an internal martial art because if you use the whole body, right, bang, right, boom, get that, your center, you balance, time with the breathing, and boom. Okay, as a thing. So you see, it's universal. People spend way too much time looking at arrowheads and superficial things, but they don't look at the bow. All right. So one exercise you can really do to help develop this internal martial art, internal power. And before going any further, I've made the comment before, but I had to clarify again. Okay, there's no such thing as internal chi, magical power. You can draw energy up and you can levitate things. So that's all bullshit. Okay, it's all about, like I said, using the whole body together, timing it with the breathing and things. There's nothing mystical at all about this stuff. Okay, and don't listen to any of these bullshitters. Okay, so this movement is also from the Xingyi system, and it's called the pounding stake. All right. So what I'm going to do, you need to see my foot here. Hold on. I need to change this. My foot? Yeah, use my foot. Okay. All right. So here, what I'm going to do is my heel is going to lift off the ground. Okay. And I'm doing a very short movement. It's only a few inches. Okay? You can practice on a punching bag too, a heavy bag as well. Okay. But just do a really short movement. And you see what I'm doing? I'm kind of building my body, I'm making my body kind of like a wave here, and I'm releasing it. So what's that doing? It's increasing the speed. You know, that's what it is. It's creating a kind of a whip-like action and increasing the speed. It's like a bullwhip. If you just take a bullwhip and you just go like here, that's one thing. But if you take it and you really crack it, that whack, right? That's when you get the real power, right? Okay, Indiana Jones. Okay, see, so let's take it here. So it's like hitting with the back fist or the forearm against the bag, and try to generate as much power as you can, like that. Pounding stake. The foot. So this is a way to do it stationary, but of course you would time that with the landing of your foot, right? And you see how I make myself shorter. Well, if I punch, I make myself shorter as well, right? And that's here. You know, you want to take your energy and drop into the weight, drop into the punch, right? Bang. Okay. So you see, again, internal martial art. Now there's also a two-handed version, okay, which would be like this. I would reel it in here. Again, this time both feet are going to come up. I go here. I can also do double punch. I can do a twisting punch. This is called horse punch in Xingyi or Zhuan. Drilling punch, when you drill like this, like kind of course that's the same as your jab and your straight rear, right? Your drilling punch, okay? Drilling punch, make sure you don't turn your elbow really early. Keep it down and then drill it in, okay? Sometimes some people even hit you with a fist vertical and grind your face like that, or your body shot. Oh God, let me tell you, that's horrible. I got hit like that before one time and just, oh shit. Still hurts me to think about it, okay? Okay. All right, so now you go here. So these movements, what's happening though, they're not that, the range of motion isn't that big. The second one is a bit larger than the first one, quite a bit larger actually. But you see, they're still relatively short movements. See? But you're learning to use a whole body and get that kind of snap and acceleration and time it with the breathing. That's internal power, okay? So whether you're looking at this or whether you're looking at this, right, it's the same thing. Same thing. And that's why I tell people that, you know, this is a universal movement, okay? Your martial art can be anything you want to be, okay? Never mind the stuff about hard style, soft style, internal, external. Never mind that shit, okay? You can make anything whatever you want to be, all right? Use the whole body, time it with the landing of your foot, your hand, and your breath. I mean, that's it, okay? If there is one secret in all the martial arts, it's probably that. You know, you want to coordinate everything together. Okay, look at any top fighter, any top martial artist through history, any good martial arts system, whatever, you will see these common elements, okay? And if you ever see anyone doing something ridiculous, you know, then they're just full of shit, okay? Some people try and you know, move in a really fancy way. There was a YouTube channel called Fight Commentary Breakdowns, a guy, Jerry, and he likes to break down actual fights. What the hell was that? Okay, no, sorry. He likes to break down actual fights and examine them and look at and you know, it's kind of funny sometimes because I'll watch people doing stuff, but again, I'm focusing on the bow. I don't care about what their hands are doing. I want to see what their body's doing, and as soon as I see their feet and their hips and their shoulders and what they're doing with that, I know who's going to win or lose. It's simple as that, okay? So they had some guy who was doing some ridiculous shit. He was like, this kind of shit, you know. But what's he doing? Take with the hands. That's what he's doing, okay? And the other guy is coming in, and he's like, bam, 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 and he's like solid, rooted, you know, and you know he's got good power. He even gave it like a good, like a leg kick, like a switch kick, right there. And as soon as but he didn't need to get that far. As soon as I saw him coming out, I knew it was done, and I don't know what that idiot was thinking of trying to do all this ridiculous nonsense. I mean, it's stupid. Okay, I think people watch the movies, like in the Last Dragon, in the end when he's doing this thing, right, and he had the glow. Remember, who's the master? I am. Remember that? Right? People take that stuff way too seriously. It's a movie, okay? It's not real, all right? Okay, so anyway, just something to keep in mind, okay? Make your martial arts internal. Okay, work on these drills, and remember, use the whole body. You know, breathe properly, time out the breathing, landing on the foot and hand, and focus on the bow, not the arrow. Okay? So talk to you guys soon.